Hey, what's up, everybody? It's just Charles Advance and welcome you guys to another episode of the Dreamers Pro Show. We cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today we got a very serious show in store for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and sub to the channel. This is a topic that we need to discuss thoroughly. We need to discuss this topic thoroughly, okay? Because it has gotten to the point where if we don't have voices out there that are pushing against this narrative, it's going to get a foothold and is going to be the pervasive view out there. You see, there are those out there that their goal is to push narratives and agendas. And there are those out there that their goal is to tell you exactly what they think and combat those narratives. And what you have is you have the voices that are in a position of power. They're the ones that are trying to deploy these narratives. And you have others that stand in opposition, so many independent guys that are pushing back. Literally, that's what you have. Literally, that is what you have. And LeBron has benefited mightily through his ability to manipulate the media, which in turn manipulates the minds of fans to basically skew information or the dissemination of information to people. So therefore, their brains are just totally fried. It's like pudding. What am I referring to? As you guys know, the Lakers just got the doors blown off of them. They lost by 41 points. The Lakers have lost by 70 points in the last two games. Means that they're losing by an average of 35 a night over the last two games. They're giving up over close to 116 points a night while scoring 111, roughly 12 a night. The Lakers are a disaster. Throughout the stretch when they were losing, LeBron James was a negative 111, which means that the Lakers were losing by 111 points with LeBron on the floor, which means that they were winning in spite of his presence. In spite of it. LeBron was playing no defense. He was averaging 5 turnovers a game. 5 turnovers a game. Even in last night's game, LeBron had another 5 turnovers. Another 5 turnovers he had last night. It is really bad. So what happened? What happened was what usually happens. When LeBron starts going through stretches like this, and it looks like the entire NBA community is about to fall on him like an avalanche, they go into hyperdrive, and they start coming up with systems in which they're going to use to manipulate the narrative. And this is what I want to address today because it's a very big problem that we need to root out of NBA and sports media. It's a very big problem. But before we even get into the heart of today's show, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, Game Time. With the year almost over, I am super excited about creating memories with family and friends by attending various plays, theater shows, and sporting events. And when it comes time to look for tickets, Game Time is my go-to. Game Time is one of the most reliable marketplaces for last-minute tickets to the most popular events in sports, music, and theater in more than 60 cities across the United States and Canada. Game Time saves me money, time, and stress. It finds the best deals and guarantees that the tickets are legit, and it makes sure that the tickets are delivered to me on time. Game Time Picks is my favorite tool. It cuts through the fluff and shows you the best deals on great seats near you so you don't waste time searching. For example, I'm really looking forward to this upcoming NBA game between the Lakers and the Portland Trail Blazers. Here's what I like to do. First, I select an all-in price to see the total ticket price up front, so I'm not surprised by the additional fees at checkout. Next, I click on Game Time Picks to check out their curated deals. And finally, I pick the ticket I want. I choose the cheapest deal, the great deal, or the amazing deal. Once you select the ticket you want, you can use their panoramic seat view to ensure you know exactly what you're getting before you buy. So take the guesswork out of buying tickets with Game Time. Download the app, create an account, and use code CLNS for $20 off your first purchase. Again, create an account and use redeem code CLNS for $20 off. And remember, Whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So I want to get into this. First, I want to discuss LeBron's tactics and his camp's tactics. One of LeBron's tactics for manipulation is through stat padding. Okay? Through stat padding. When he compiles stats that amount to nothing. What LeBron does is, when things aren't going his way, he begins to stat pad. And what happens is, once he starts accumulating these numbers, for instance, like he did yesterday he finished the game with 29 points, 8 assists, 5 rebounds on 66% shooting from the field. What then happens is, when the Lakers get blown out by 41, do you know what the narrative can be? LeBron James didn't have enough help. He's out there basically by himself. That's what happened in the Heat game. And this was premeditated because coming into this game, he was playing horrendously. He had missed his last, 19 three-pointers. He's only made one out of his last, 25 or 26 threes. It's horrendous. Horrendously bad. So what happened was they said, you know what, we're going to get LeBron going in the first quarter, which they did. And what they did was they decided we're going to get LeBron going at the expense of AD. AD had no rhythm. If you watch any of the games in which the Lakers won or they were competitive, AD always was the one leading the game with shot attempts, especially early. Get into the free throw line. He was leading the league in the free throws attempts per night. That's gone. So LeBron said to himself, I'm going to keep getting my numbers. The Lakers were down by 30. He went in the game and in the fourth quarter, JJ Redick emptied out his entire bench, basically. And LeBron is in the fourth quarter. He plays for 3 minutes. JJ Redick pulls him. He's able to score another 4 points, just to add to his stats. So at the end of the night, people can then say, oh, look, look, LeBron is up there playing hard, but he has no help. He has no help. And what I noticed was something coordinated last night. I noticed that Clutch and these guys were able to get everyone on one message almost at the same time. I noticed that all of these voices in media started coming out with the exact same talking point, which was LeBron has no help. Who are these voices I'm referring to? Yesterday, unfortunately, I tuned into a segment of Nightcap reacting on the game. It will be the last time I waste my time to do that. It was interesting and quite entertaining listening to Emmanuel Acho talking about the fighting and all. That was funny as hell. But when it got to the NBA, the game itself, J.R. Smith, one of the first things he said was, LeBron has no help. We need to get him more help. Richard Jefferson just the day before said LeBron has no help. Shannon Sharp was saying LeBron has no help. Stephen A. Smith said they need to get LeBron more help. You can't expect LeBron James to play deep. And I said to myself, how is all of this happening at the same time? And it seems so coordinated. Another thing LeBron uses and his camp uses to manipulate his useless followers is whenever things are going bad, the PR machine kicks in. And then these big accounts like Bleacher Report and all of these accounts start posting positive things when negative things are happening. I want to hold up an example for you guys that we got from Instagram last night from NBA and NBAhistory.com, Instagram's page. While the Lakers were getting blown out by 40, this was the post they posted. Congrats to King James of the Lakers for moving into 7th all-time in threes on the all-time threes made list. While the Lakers are getting blown off the floor, while LeBron is compiling 5 turnovers in that game, they post this. And they put this out there to say, don't forget, LeBron is still great. Even though you're watching this go down right now and they're getting blown off the floor, just remember he's still great. So his fans can then go to that and see, well, I'm looking at this blowout, but LeBron is still great. Honey, 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 honey. That's what happens. And people are posting under the picture like, yeah, but they're losing by 41. And do you know what some of the LeBron fans are saying? LeBron has like 25, 26. He has no help. That's how they do it. So the new narrative is going to be LeBron has no help, which has been the narrative he has always had since the beginning of time. LeBron is not in my top 5 at all. At all. As a talent, is he a great player? Absolutely. But with his antics and his character and all these dirty moves, he can never be in my top 5. I don't respect you. That's the problem. I don't respect you. I don't respect your moves. These are bozo moves. I don't respect the fact that you need so many people to defend you and create narratives and stories for you. Why can't your game speak for itself? Why are there so many people in media twerking it up all day long, rubbing honey all over their bellies for LeBron James? It's always like as if the results are not enough, so we need to convince you that what you're seeing is not garbage. It's like you can't win on merits. You need help. I cannot respect it. I don't respect it. I'm sorry. LeBron fans are wondering, but I don't respect the dude. That's why. I don't. And a lot of people don't. I'm sorry. I can't rock with a dude like Kobe and Kobe's energy or MJ's energy and then rock out with a dude like LeBron. It don't match. If these were people, you can't rock with these two type of people unless you're a chameleon or you're fake. I can't be down with this energy right here and then be rolling with this energy. I can't do it. I can't. It's just going to be more excuses. More, and even one of his stupid clown ass creators, Foot Soldiers, did a live yesterday. LeBron needs more help. AD didn't do anything. We need to look at it's the same story. They forget that AD was being mentioned for MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. Were they mentioning LeBron at any point this season? Hell no. So how is it possible that he's the one that needs help when he's been the one getting carried this season? Let me repeat. When he's on the floor over the last, 6 or 7, the Lakers are losing by 125 points now when he's on the court. So how is it that he needs help? But these LeBron fans have no shame. They are shameless. Shameless. I doubt if I can even be cool with a LeBron fan. Really, I do. I do. I really doubt it. Because this character of you that y'all got is shameful. Y'all got this character that I don't understand. It shows me that a lot of y'all are disingenuous people in reality. Because you guys will see one thing and then call it another thing. I don't rock out with you dudes. Y'all are too much for me, man. Y'all are too much. Y'all gonna sit up there and lie and say anything to support your king. Anything. No shame. No shame. Just a bunch of side chicks. That's what these guys are, a bunch of side chicks. All they do is talk about how much money LeBron got. That's it. Of all, I've never sat back and thought, oh man, look how much money this guy has. Look how much money that. I don't think about it. They do. They be thinking about how much money LeBron has. Every time LeBron's salary comes out, they be sitting there in the corner with a bucket of honey beating their meat till LeBron highlights talking about, damn, LeBron made the Forbes this year too. That's what they do. That's why whenever they come to your channel, they're like, oh, you want the views. You want what the views mean? The views mean money. So they watching your money. These dudes are weird with it. It's unbelievable. Like, yo, son needs to retire and you dudes need to get the F out the way, man. Y'all just need to get the F away. Like, enough with you dudes, man. Like, let's move on to the next player. Get the out the way. Oh my God. Like, I know it's not all LeBron fans, but the vast majority of you dudes, man. I can't stand you dudes. Y'all are going to say anything. They be lying. I be texting them, lying through their teeth. I just text the other one. Yo, JJ Redick's a trash coach. By what metrics do you mean he's a trash? What you mean by what metrics? Just lost by 70 over the last 2 games, and you asking me by what metrics? Nah. Y'all need to get the hell up out. Dude need to retire, and he need to take all of y'all with him. Oh my God. Like, you need to get these dudes up out of here, man. Like, get them out of here. Like, enough is enough with it. Get these dudes out of here. Get out the way. Like, enough is enough with these dudes. I'm out.